बस मूव ऑन कर जाओ।
मैं तेरी आंखों में उदासी कभी देख सकता नहीं, तुझे खुश मैं रखूंगा सोने। मैं तेरे होठों पे खामोशी कभी देख सकता नहीं, सारी बातें मैं सुनूंगा सोने।
Welcome to Afro Indian Connect TV. Here we share the story of all Africans all over India. And today we bring to you Mr. Johnson Felix Mobe. He's going to share for us his story in India, like his life journey. He has been here for the past 2 years. So, Mr. Johnson, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Santi. Let me first start by introducing myself to the Afro Indian Connect TV viewers and everybody. I'm very humbled to be here, and my name is, like he's already said, I'm Johnson Felix Mobe. I'm from Lesotho. I'm studying here at Sarah Patel University, a master's in physics. I'm on my last sem now, just waiting for exams. So.
Yes, Mr. Felix. I'd like to know some brief history of what you have been doing before leaving to come to India, like what you have been doing.
All right. Before coming to India, I was actually working for some prominent company, of which may I please not mention the company, its name here, because I don't have that rights to be talking about them. But I was working as the supervisor in one of the prominent telecommunication companies in my country before I.
Yes, Mr. Felix, actually,
Yes,
what are your dreams before leaving to come here? What you put in your mind that you have to achieve or future goals?
The future goals, or what I have to achieve here in India, like what are my expectations about India, or my future goals apart from me coming to India?
Like
in general, my future.
In general, let me say when you left your country to come here,
Yeah.
what was in your mind that you need to achieve?
All right. It's it's a life journey. I just wanted to build a career in physics, more especially in electronics and some communications. Since already I've mentioned, I was working in a telecommunication company, so that was a dream, so that I could work for my company and then improve my working standards, improve my work, my the salary and everything. So I actually wanted to improve more on the telecommunication side.
When the plane landed in Ahmedabad, how did it feel to you? Like, how did you feel? Like you left your country, now you're in different country.
Yeah, bro, it was mad, man. Imagine from Johannesburg, I went to Dubai, and then Dubai was awesome. And then, you're expecting some good standards and then good everything when you get to India. And then you get to Ahmedabad airport, okay, so the Sarah Patel airport, and then, okay, everything's still fine, be helped. And then, okay, for the first time, I thought, okay, people in India spoke English, and wow. You get to the airport, communication barrier, but you're thinking, okay, it's fine. Once you go, or you leave the exit of the airport, everything changes. Reality kicks in, bro. Reality kicks in, it's very hot. I came here in September, and it was very hot, but it was raining. Something didn't connect in my mind. What was happening here? It was raining, but people were having towels to wipe off their sweat. People were going together. And, there were all cars around the street and everything. So it was a little bit different from what I was expecting, actually. But, yeah.
When you reached here, you stayed in the class. Friends ask, what is your brief say about Indian system of education?
Right. Came here, went to class. For 30 minutes, I was seated in class. Actually, these people were speaking English, but I couldn't understand the type of English they're speaking, what was happening. But overall, along the road, I went to different classes and then different labs. In physics, we do more practicals and everything. So I was very satisfied with what I got, settings of the practicals and everything. So I was really satisfied with what I got here.
I believe since you came here, you have moved around, you stepped to class, you have some different gatherings, all that. If I may ask, what could be maybe one or two of your best experiences so far in India.
Oh man, you know, the African community, you come here, you meet different people from different culture, and they have been amazing in helping all of us and then in guiding around. And also, man, you know, I'm a gym person, so at my gym, wow, those people, Indians there, they were very friendly. As you know, all the Indians, all the time they try as much as possible to be as friendly as possible. So that's what I call like the best experiences that I could have.
Something good, maybe there's a bad side of it. So, like, what are your worst experiences so far?
Oh my god, bro, you get here and then you're hoping you're coming to university and then you'll find that, oh my god, I'm in class. And like in high school, man, like you come to class, there's a different sitting arrangement that also last done in my high school where my boys had to sit in front, girls at the back. But you come here to India, there's a side for girls, there's a side for boys. And also catching a ride from one place to another in India is a challenge, bro. I remember this one day, I want to go to some marketplace, and then this guy was just like, Janta, all the time, Janta, Janta, and I didn't know what to say. And then the language barrier, man, is a huge problem for Africans in India.
Like something I want to ask you this. You say like your experience, girls sitting this side, boys this side. Is that the worst experience? Like, what do you expect?
Bro, you're expecting, you know, you come here, you're a master student, you know? If you're a master student, you're expecting to be treated like an adult, you understand? Like, if you compare from back home to here, you're expecting to be treated like an adult. And the professors here, oh my god, they were like, I remember one time in class I was asking, Prof, may you please teach in English? And then the professor was like, had you not studied before that India will speak Hindi? So you should have learned Hindi before coming to India. So yeah.
So, Mr. Felix, you have stayed here for some time, like 2 years so far. So, what do you think should be kept forward or should be changed to order to accommodate like most of the foreigners living in India?
Yeah, you know, I think they should be having like like specifically they serve foreigners, you know, like foreign center, whereby those people there, they know exactly the needs of foreigners. Because you go anywhere, even in the university also, because this is the main reason we are here for us. You go in the university, they don't have specific places whereby they help foreigners. For example, if you're a foreigner in my university, I don't know in your university how they work, but in my university, they will only have a graduation ceremony in January, and the end of academic year will be like in April. So it means you'll have to wait until January the following year to get your certificate, and that doesn't work like that for our country because here in India they provide provisional certificate, for example. But for us, we don't need provisional certificate. We only need a real certificate. And also, remember, we have to go through a lot of paperwork. After getting a certificate, you have to verify it here at school in Ahmedabad and in Delhi. Imagine that plane to work. You're not here. You'll be in your country by then because it's very hard for us. I think if they could bring in some rules or some regulations that any foreigners that come, when the results come out, they should bring in the stamps for them and everything. When they get their certificate, should be fine.